Hey everyone, it's Steph from Balance Now Zen and Pow, and today we are doing a nice little Vinyasa flow yoga. So we're going to start at the top of our mat and do our sun salutations to begin. So grounding into our feet, engaging our core, pulling the shoulders back, down and away. Let's bring our hands to our heart center. Finding our breath here, hitting the reset button on anything that's happened to us throughout our day, and just finding our way onto our mat. Taking that inhale, open to the sky. Exhale, bring the hands down through the center. As we inhale, coming into half look, nice flat back position. Stepping or jumping into a high plank. Engage in the core. We can also take this from the knees. Our elbows come in. We can either bring the chest all the way down as we come into cobra, or we can press through to up dog, pulling the shoulder blades back, lifting the chest, the heart center, tucking the toes, pressing back to downward facing dog. Let's just kind of walk it out here a couple times, taking a few breaths. Just kind of move and shake it out. And as we exhale, stepping or jumping the feet into the hands, forward fold. And then rolling it up. Inhale the arms to the top. Exhale, release. Let's do that one again. Inhale, open. Exhale, forward fold. Inhaling, half look. Step or jump to that high plank. Taking that chaturanga. Inhaling to cobra or up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Looking ahead, step or jump the feet. Release to forward fold. And then rolling it up. Inhaling the arms at the top. Exhale, release. Good. Just kind of rocking the feet back and forth. Coming back to grounding into the mat. Let's add our warriors. One set on each side. Inhale, open. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, coming into chair pose. Exhale, release. Inhaling, half look. Step or jump to that high plank. Taking that chaturanga again. Any variations. Inhaling up, exhale, down dog. As we inhale, sending that right leg back, bringing the knee through the chest as we engage the core, grounding the back heel. Inhale into that warrior one. Now the hips don't necessarily need to be squared. They can be slightly angled. We can lift the back heel if we need to. Bringing the arms up, pulling the shoulders down. Exhale, either coming into a regular chaturanga again, or we can try that single leg chaturanga. Into cobra or up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, sending the left leg back as you exhale, knee through the chest. Step it through, grounding the right heel. Warrior one again. And exhale into either chaturanga or single leg. Inhaling up. Exhaling down. Inhale as we exhale, step or jump to forward fold. Inhale back to that chair pose. Engaging the core, bring the tailbone back, knees behind the toes. And exhale, release. Let's do it again, beginning on the left. Inhale, open. Exhale to chair. Inhale, exhale, fold. Inhaling, half look, step or jump to that high plank. Shifting the weight, elbows in. Inhaling up. Exhaling back. Inhale, send the left leg back. Exhale, knee through the chest, rounding the back heel, warrior one. Again, shoulders down. Have front knees either over the ankle or behind. Exhale into chaturanga or single leg chaturanga. Inhaling up. Exhale, down dog. Good. Inhale, send the right leg back. Exhale, we bring the knee through the chest. Step it through, rounding that back heel. Warrior one. Exhale into chaturanga or single leg. Lower it down. Inhale it up. Exhale, down dog. Stepping or jumping to forward fold. And inhale to chair. Exhale. Take a cleansing breath here. Big inhale. And exhale. We're going to make our way back to down dog. We're going to work on some core strength today in our Vinyasa flow practice. So, coming back to that Tadasana. Inhale, open to the sky. Exhale, release and fold. Inhaling, half look. Step or jump to high plank. Taking that chaturanga. Inhaling up. Exhale, down dog. Now the first thing we're going to do here is bring our knee to the outside of the elbow, the inside of the chest, and the opposite elbow. So staying in down dog. Another modification is to just lower and lift the leg. So we could stay here and just lower and lift using the core. Otherwise, we're going to inhale, take that right leg back, making sure when we shift and bring that knee to the outside elbow that we're still in that plank position. Exhale back, inhale, knee into the center of the chest. Exhale back, and knee to the opposite elbow, left elbow. Exhale back, let's do it again. Inhale, exhale. We want this to be slow and controlled as well. Down dog, and release. Either walking it out or rest in child's pose, perfectly fine. We're gonna do that other side. Inhale, sending the left leg back. Exhale, left knee, left elbow. Again, I'm in that plank position. I bring the knee as close to the elbow as I can, using my core strength. Inhale, exhale, as I push back. Opposite elbow. Good. Let's do one more each side. Chest. Opposite. Using that breath. Exhale. Bring it down to child's pose. Give those shoulders a break. Bring the forehead into the mat or two fists under forehead. Relax and breathe here. It's a lot of work. Total body really, but shoulders, arms, core. Remember, we can always lower and lift that leg too. We're working towards coming into that knee to opposite elbow. Same in chest. All right, the next one we're gonna do is kind of a strength and stretch move. We're going from a what's called up dog push-up position into a plank. So we start in down dog. We also need to use the breath to flow in and out of this as well. So we're gonna start here in downward facing dog, tucking the toes. We're gonna inhale as we drop our hips and come into a up dog push-up. So notice my feet are still flexed. I'm pulling my shoulders back. I could also bring this to my knees. It's a nice little release for that lower back. Making sure we're taking care of the lower back, not letting the hips drop too much. And then we're gonna tuck the toes and we exhale to plank. Inhale and exhale, down dog. Again, inhale, release. Exhale, plank. Inhale, exhale, down dog. Let's do a couple more. Inhale, release. Again, we can bring the knees down. Exhale, plank. Inhale and exhale, down dog. One more. Inhale, release. Exhale, plank. Inhale. Exhale. Slowly lowering the knees again. We have one more thing that we're gonna do. We're gonna move through our balancing cat. So coming to tabletop, let the tops of the feet to release, hands under the shoulders, knees under the hips. Engaging the core. We're gonna take that left arm out, palm facing in though, so we're not rotating the shoulder open. Palm facing in, sending the right leg back. We wanna make sure our hips are squared down. So we might tend to open one hip. So squaring the hip down here, flexing that leg and foot. We can also modify this and just do the leg, or we could just do the arm. Opposite hand, opposite leg. From here, we're gonna bring the knee to elbow, center. Inhale, exhale, send it back. Inhale, exhale. Couple more. Let's do two more. One more. Good. Either staying here or we can bend the back knee, and even more advanced, we can grab for the foot, lifting the chest. And really feel this in the core. And release to tabletop. Taking a few cat-cows in between. Rinse it out. And setting up, realign the spine. Maybe move the hips side to side. Just hitting that reset button. To the other side, right arm out, palm facing in, flexing that left leg and foot, engaging the core, holding it here to start. This is a balancing pose. We are balancing on one hand and one knee, so make sure we find our focal point. Inhale, bring the knee to elbow, exhale, sending it out. Two more. Last one. Now we can stay here holding it, squaring the hips. We can bend the knee, or we can reach around, grabbing for that foot, lifting the chest, slight back bend. Exhale, release. Coming back into that child's pose, toes together, knees wide, either arms out or hands under the forehead. Release into the mat. Try and sit those glutes onto the heels. And rolling it up. So you should be nice and warm here from our vinyasas and all of our core work. There's some really great stuff that you can practice on your own. So I hope you enjoyed it and have a great day. Namaste.